the first message is that Mongolia is being buffeted by many different shocks coming from the outside. First, there was COVID, and the economy was recovering from it. But then, on top of this, we had now the crisis in the Ukraine, the invasion of the Ukraine by Russia. So, as an economy that is facing all these shocks, the Mongolian authorities need to incorporate them and do what's most productive for the future. And that is adjusting monetary policy in a way that they can use the interest rate as a way to adjust monetary conditions and let the exchange rate float. That would solve many of the problems they have right now. Second, they need to do a fiscal adjustment. Mongolia did extremely well investing in its people by expanding fiscal policies to protect the income of its citizens during the COVID crisis, but did that in a broad way. They need to do more in a more targeted way in order to have the fiscal resources to continue supporting the economy. But now it's time to really rationalize those spending. So that's the second message. And the third message is that Mongolia needs to perform all the structural reforms that the government itself wants to do. And that involves reforms in the financial sector, the fiscal adjustment that I already said, better investment in infrastructure, transport, and these are basically part of the vision 2050 that the government of Mongolia has, and we are ready to help them actually actualize that vision. It's true, again, think of Mongolia as a small economy facing all the shocks coming from the outside. So the best way to respond to them and to avoid a deepening crisis is to have a very strong monetary policy again. Very strong in the sense of bringing back inflation target to the core of its policy and using the interest rate to achieve that target and let the exchange rate to adjust to the shocks. I think that goes in the direction of what the government wants to do. I would say that the plan, what I've heard is general. So I cannot tell you like the one reform that is. But what I liked was the receptivity to this notion that they need to perform a fiscal adjustment, like they've done from 2017 to 2019, when debt to GDP ratio declined by 20 percentage points. That was impressive. They need to do that again. And to do that in a way that protects key parts of the population, they need to concentrate whatever fiscal support they want to give to the population to those that are most in need.